Hello again everyone and welcome back to Anno. So, recently this was my house, or the house of Barry von Barry. This guy here. He's moving up in the world though. He's got animals all over the place, to be honest. He is a farmer, but he's moving up in the world. He's moving on to, and everybody in this town, or a lot of people in this town, are going to move up to stone buildings. Exactly. What do we get in a stone building? Got to make sure we're very prideful of our streets here. But we get ourselves a nice little backyard that is our own. Less animals running around. We get to hang out our washing. But since we are getting new stone houses, we need a little bit of extra something to keep us happy. We've had sausages and bread, but we want some soap. We want to stay clean, which is not something the farmers care about. But also, one of the biggest things to actually keep a good economy is beer. They're very much alcoholic. Schnapps, a pub, beer. But that gets you 13 coins per household of workers. So it's like the most important thing to get started on. So let's start on that first. And the first thing we need to do for beer, according to our inventory here, is we need grain and we need hops. Now, this new island I settled can't actually do grain, but I think our main island can. So we can just build the hops on this island, ship it all back, and we're good to go. Now, what's really nice is that hops only require farmers, not workers, so we don't have to upgrade this too much. So let's just get ourselves started on the second island, Queen's Kitchen. And we're going to place, where's a nice place to start this? Probably here, I reckon. Nice big area. I don't necessarily need a big area, but I got the feeling this island's big enough that I think we probably will want something, especially those red peppers later. So we probably will need, to be honest, red pepper seems like farmer work anyway. But, you know, it's a big island, so we can afford to build a second large city if we want to. So we'll plan for that and just get ready. There we go. And we build the people. You build the people will come. Build the people. Now that doesn't make sense. All my people are clones. How much wood do we have? I mean, wood is probably quite important. So let's get this ship back over here and we'll transport some wood. Oh, we already have. So we'll transport some wood. I think that's a reasonable amount. Not much else I want. We'll transport this wood to my second island just to keep us up. We can get started on some... We want them a little self-sufficient with the wood. Where's a nice place that is kind of away from everywhere else? I'm going to leave that area. Maybe here. We can build the stuff here maybe. I'll do it here. 1, 2... It'll take a while for it to get going, but it's okay. There we go. Right, we want them a little self-sufficient there. We will need a storeroom for them. Something like that. And possibly, obviously, the sawmills to go with it, so... 3 to 3. There you go. Perfect. Now we can't build that because we need some wood, but we're going to get the wood in a second. And I think, generally speaking, well, that needs to be connected, of course, to the harbour. We also need to get the food and loads of other things that are generally standard, already set up. There we go. We've got the wood, so we can just drag that in. So, because this takes a lot of wood to go over here. Gosh. Let's move on from this. Perfect. Right, they're all connected. I do believe. No warehouse in range. Bam. Warehouse in range. So, now, generally speaking, we are started on our second island, the Queen's Kitchen. Really all going to be like stews and all the other kind of farming stuff that you might want. Stews, Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. That's the perfect analogy here. We can't really... We could do hops straight away. Probably worth doing. I think we need more wood.
Ready for orders.
But while we're waiting on that wood to sort of generate itself and the population to get settled in Queen's Kitchen, I like Queen's Kitchen, it's nice. We are going to get working on the soap. So I believe these are my pigs, right? Yes, they're very, very nice. But they're all going to the slaughterhouse. So we'll need the soap. That takes a minute. That takes a minute. That takes 30 seconds. So 2 of those, 1 of those. Now, is that a slaughterhouse? It is. We don't really need that yet. What's this? More pig farms. Oh, so we can go down here. Let's do the slaughterhouse here. We'll leave that there for more sausages later, I think. So let's just try and understand this. We definitely need, I might just do this because why not? Pig farm, done. And the soap can go here. Right. Goes there. Need another pig farm. Whereabouts? About there somewhere. That looks perfect. 1, 2, 3 pens, 4 pens, 5 pens. These trees are a bit annoying in the way. How does this work? Through the center. So we've got rendering works, which gets the tallow. Now, unfortunately, when you slaughter a pig, everything goes into the sausage. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but every single bit of the pig goes into a sausage. So, unfortunately, we have to build separate pigs just for their tallow. Which is, I believe, the fat, right? I don't know what we do with the meat. It's unfortunate that we can't just get one slaughterhouse which gives us tallow and meat ready for sausages. But we can't. Now, we also need a soap factory. We're turning these pigs into soap. So, where's a good place to put this? Because obviously we need a thing there like that. This kind of want to go... We need one of these. I'm thinking maybe like here, but I'm unsure if that's a bit too far away. I guess we could put it there. Put it here maybe? That would ruin my symmetricity, which is not a word, but we'll put it there. And we'll make sure we build some nice looking stuff around the side of it. Apple trees, mature, shrubberies. Apple trees, of course. There you go. Right. As long as they don't have to walk really far away. Oof. Like that. Perfect. What's the problem here? We require girders. I haven't actually got my girders up, have I? Iron deposit. Iron deposit? No. So these are my 2 iron deposits. So it's really far away, which is really nice because it gets a bit smoggy. It takes a lot of work to do these steel things, though, so it's not easy. Might be worth buying some.
You reached a new milestone.
Oh, this is on this town. This town has reached a new milestone. So this town would now like some fish and also some work clothes. They have been starving for a while. That's a little insensitive of me to not give them their food requirements. But as you do, I was busy. Your overlord was busy. Right, we should probably get started on the hops on this place. What's up here?
We need something first.
Right, I think one of them is still planting the wood, so we should probably get started on the hops here. In fact, before we do that, let's... Oof. Okay, let's... Wow. Have I actually put that down? I have. Let's turn that off. Let's go get some... Is this guy going to sell me girders? Yeah.
Too prickly. I find singleton short.
Let's... Yeah, we're going to purchase some girders, which is good enough. Hey, there you go. So, lucky me. Right, where is it? Here it is. So that's going to be enough. So we've got soap on the go now, I believe. Soap is ready. We've actually got more stuff than we need, so we can turn this off.
Time for a nap in the hay.
Turn that off for now. We'll turn it back on later when we need more sausages. But we have got soap on the go, which is really, really good. I do need to worry about the iron load. I want to kind of be self-sufficient on girders. And we need more people too. So we'll start to work on that just a little bit. Like this. And upgrade. Now where is, I think, what's that, a church? No, police station, pub, church. We'll go here. Looks like we're more like, that's a church, isn't it? Oof. So we really should have gone down, because these guys, I think, they're okay for church. They got 100%, so it's not too far away from them yet. How are we doing on workers yet? So upgrade a few of these. Here we go. We need to build some more actual normal places. Right, we're out of wood. So that's kind of working. The soap, done. So they're getting cleanliness. We are going to get more. In fact, I probably shouldn't have built that many buildings because we are going to get more people anyway. But now it's time. There's a pirate round here.
These men know the art of dying.
Well, this is going to be interesting. We'll have to build some defenses later. In fact, it might be worth getting the boat over here and just sitting it there for a while. I think it's got a good combat skills. So on my second island, Queen's Kitchen, it's going to be the kitchen of hops for now. So we really need to get this going. Hops farm. Now, where's a good place? I like this area up here, but maybe just down here is nice too. There is a cliff there, which is a bit awkward. Let's give it a shot and see how much it takes. 96. So that is, what's that, 12? 12 times 8? I think if you do 6 here, and then the rest should come up in a nice square like that. Okay, that's pretty small, I think, actually. I think that's reasonable down here, because we're not actually doing anything with it, we're just shipping it back. So we can just do this, I think. I mean, this place doesn't have any clay, so we can't have bricks. I mean, what do they cost? Yeah, it's just wood, so this is really good. This is easy. We need a lot of this though, so at least like 4 for now, maybe even 6 would do. We're gonna go really high on the hops here. What I really like, did I say this before? I may be repeating myself, but I really like the way that when you build the same farm next to each other, it just blends into one big massive farm. Oh yes. Right, a few more of these and we're good. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Right. Hops are ready to... We're going to have to start doing some actual trade routes. My God. Actual trade routes. Right, no warehouse in range. It might be pertinent to figure out how I can put a warehouse somewhere close by. I'm not sure that's close enough for them. Just there, what do you reckon? We can just do that. I mean, sure, that'll make them happy. More people working in here. Have I got 10? I have. More workers. But these are going to be simple folk. They're not going to be educated. They don't need to be educated. Dangerous ideas. I'm starting to sound a bit more like a dictatorship right now. Okay, how much wood we got? We got enough to build probably one of them. Is that enough? I'd say that's probably enough people. They do want a pub nearby, so we can do that. I believe the pub just gets us, I guess, some coin, so it's easy to do. Like that, but we need a bit of wood for that. 10 wood, that's quite a bit of wood actually. Right, apple trees. Ba-da-da-da-da. A well as well. Perfect. Okay, that is my hop farm ready. We'll leave that there for now. What are we doing over here? I think we are... Oh, sugar. Right, I forgot to actually join these up. So they got demolished. If you can't get in there, there's no point having the buildings there. Is there? But everyone's happy. I think we've got enough workers, more than enough workers. What I really want to do now is just investigate my hops farm. I want to walk amongst the peasants.
Could this be my lucky island?
I do that all the time. I feel like a midget though. But I want to walk amongst the peasants. Hello there. Yes. You're doing good work. These are my hops. No sampling the goods. In fact, to stop them sampling the goods, we won't actually build the beer here. We'll build the beer on our main town. Because we can't constantly supervise this area, I'm doing my rounds now to make them happy. And as you can see, you know, they are doing it. This guy doesn't quite... He's turned around. He knows he's doing something that he shouldn't be. He's turned around as his queen is walking amongst him. But because we can't supervise it, we're not actually letting them brew the beer here. And hops without all the brewing process is not that useful, I don't think. So, yes, beautiful. That is a good colony. But we'll make sure we brew it over here just to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to. 12 bricks. Let's complete that quest rather than let him down. We'll do that. But what I really want to do, and what I'm going to have to do, is... If I think I've got the money, is because we want a trade route. Now, there are several things you can do here. You can do your own trade route, which means you can buy and sell between any islands, but you have to use your own ships. Or you could do chartered routes, which moves goods between my own islands, but you have to pay for this. Now, I think we can give that a shot, but I think I'd like my own ship rather than having to pay for it all the time. Because I think it might just be a better deal. I'm not sure if there's any upkeep for ships. It doesn't seem like there's any upkeep for ships. So if I built a ship, we'll get the charter thing working. Because just to demonstrate it, what we want to carry the hops. And we want to pick it up from Queen's Kitchen and set it down at Queen's Landing. And we want to pick up as much as we can. I think it costs 50 coins every trip, I believe. And we pick up as much as we can. Hopefully it just picks up as much as we can and it doesn't pick up, you know, doesn't wait for 80. But this island now has 12 hops and it's steadily increasing, so we should be quite good. Yeah. Right. What I'd like to do first of all is if I just upgrade the harbour. But we can actually build a harbour here. It's 100 money on the balance, and we haven't got the beer, so I'm not going to build it until I've got beer. I know that seems silly. You can't go sailing until you've got beer. But there we go. That's got loading delay, so we can upgrade that to make it so it's got 3 access ramps. But it's quite important, I think, to just make sure we're happy, and the beer is going to be the biggest impact of that. So we should probably get ready to receive the hops and build the stuff. Now, what is this building? This is building bread. So we do maybe want to keep that for bread expansion later. Is there anywhere else I can build it? I feel like I'm running out of room a little bit to expand on this. But let's see.
Perhaps this island is as yet unclaimed.
So she's asking me if she wants to settle an island. I'm not sure where that is though. She doesn't seem to be... Is this it? No. Sure.
My bannermen tread new soil, benevolent.
Is it that? No, that looks a bit early. I don't know. It confuses me. That's a bit unusual to me. Right, let's get this ship. 12 bricks. How long have we got? 4 minutes. And this goes to here, which is reasonably far, but not too bad. So that's my...
Every ship needs a stiff
Well, I'm not
rudder.
sure, actually. That might be my schooner, or whatever, on that chartered thing. But what am I doing? Oh, yes, I remember. We need to set up our next line of defense here. our beer defense. If you make the enemy drunk, then they can't do anything. True story. Right, that goes there. We'll just plan this out a little bit. I think we might be able to just get a third one up there at the top, so that'd be quite nice. If I wanted bread, then we have that there, like that, right?
Has my ship finally come in?
Yes.
I'd rather thank you.
Oh, he gives me loads of money for that. I love it. Now, what's really important is that you don't go into the deficit, because I don't quite know. It's not very easy to get money back. And that goes there and there, right? How does that not fit in? But it fit in before. That's a bit weird, isn't it? What's going on here? Bakery. How come that doesn't fit in? Oh, I see. I see, there you go. Right, so, there and there. So, that's an expansion of bread in case we need it. Which is useful. But I think we might have another area here which we can do, which is going to be quite useful. So, we want more bread here. Beer might be just as important, to be fair. More wheat farms over here. And again, my wheat industry is looking really nice. All sort of connected. Okay, but we need to think about how we want to do this then. Because we need, obviously, we need that. We require malt house. So something like that. Now, what's the thing? That does a minute. That does 30 seconds. So I need one of those. That, we don't really care because we're getting that there. That takes a minute. So it's 2 of those to 1 of those to 2 of those, I think. And if we do that sort of like here, maybe here, because we've ran out of island, that should be fine. So that is my beer production, my brewery. There's not anywhere I can expand right here, unfortunately. But I guess about the bread and, I mean, you know, we can expand over here, but that's kind of my pig stuff. Let's just build it because we need it now. So we definitely need that and that. One of those. And that and that, I think. That seems fine to me. We do want that one, but we haven't got enough girders for it. So it might be a good idea to actually start getting the girders. Self-producing girders. So let's have a look at what we have. We could probably sell some bricks. I seem to be sell down to there. Yes. Girders. We're still trying to buy them. I don't know if anyone's going to sell me them. We are getting some soap. I don't know if it's enough. It is. He wants beer, which is going to be the main thing before I start producing. I am in the negative now. But that's because we're producing beer and we're getting ready to actually do it. And that'll give us a lot of money. So we're going to take this negative hit. But we have got hops. And hopefully it's going to be nice amount. So let's get this, actually, let's blueprint ready for the iron. Because that's going to be very expensive. So we need one of those Takes 15 seconds. That takes 30 seconds. So we need 2 of those. Like there and maybe there. Something like that. We'll move this down here like this. And we'll connect this over here. It's nice that it's really far away, but like I said, it won't actually help the attractiveness. The pollution will happen because it's on this island.
This might be a once-in-a-lifetime trip.
I mean, if we wanted to keep the attractiveness here, we'd build the iron over here and ship it over. It's a possibility. But we're going to just keep it like this, I think. Right, so they're done. We also need a furnace. Takes 30 seconds. So again, 2 of those. This, if we want to get it so every 15 seconds we get something, we need like 3 of those. But you do need some of those, so maybe it's worth just sticking 2 of those as well. So 2 of these. I'm hoping it's not too... like that. And maybe this here like this. That's going to be quite expensive. Put that there. This iron node here needs to come over here, obviously. But this can have this little warehouse to itself. Right, so before we build anything, we will need the beer to start working first. So when the beer starts hitting, we should get out of negative and we'll be happy. We can try and build this school. I think we've probably got enough, no, girders. So we need more girders. In fact, I think we need a lot of girders here. Oh, we've got a newspaper. Edition 3. Competitors settle on island, that's fine. Bankruptcy. This will mean... so I'm in the red, so that's not good. Let's edit that a little bit. We can distract them. We can cause happiness or extra income. Let's do the income.
Stink of manure or stink of grease makes no odds.
There we go.
As long as you're paid.
Beautiful. Right, so this requires...
Then I'll send it out.
Oh, not actually, just bricks. This requires just bricks. So all of this is just bricks. So we don't actually need girders for all of that. But it is going to require a lot and a hell of a lot of new bodies. New able bodies. Like this. Okay, which is going to be useful. So we'll start planning out, because they're going to take so much to work that factory. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. We've got soap. We should be just on the way to getting beer. Unless, like, I've lost something in the supply chain. What's this say? Missing goods, missing goods. No warehouse in range. Is that not a warehouse in range? Oh, wow. Okay. Oof. Okay. Interesting. That's a little interesting. That is interesting. Right. Well, I guess for now we'll just move it up one then. Okay. That's unusual. How did that... Still, I mean... Okay. Well, the supply chain didn't stop. We'll do that as well. We can turn that off for now. Just remember to turn it back on when we get the... Because that requires malt, and that's not working yet currently, so we'll get that sort of going. But...
Game saved.
Game saved. So we've got to remember to turn that back on. Don't let me forget. What is this? Too much loading, so let's increase that. Now, one thing we can do that's pretty cool, which we're going to do next time, is we're going to start improving our town in a more efficient way. And it's going to be quite important, because this church is not going to reach some of the people up here. They're pretty alright. It's not too bad at the minute, but if we start doing too much, then every time that bell rings, the world jitters. But yeah, we're going to start laying down some brick roads, and that is actually going to expand the reach of things like policemen, pubs, church. Because people can walk further, faster, it kind of expands the reach, and that's a really cool aspect of paved roads. It also increases production, faster transport of goods, so we can start laying that down and setting up some of our established production with bricks, and that's going to be just improved productivity across the board.